On CBS. It's all here.
Oh, what are you doing?
Something old-fashioned, do you mind?
No, not at all. I think I could get used to this. Thank you.
Thanks for meeting me here. Jen's got my car tonight. My car? Who am I kidding? Her car, Adam's car.
Why shouldn't the car? Thank you.
Oh, because she's the queen of stuff, you know? Stuff comes in, stuff goes out. Don't ask. It's complicated.
Well,
I'll
that's okay.
explain later.
This means I get to take you home.
So, this is our first official evening out.
You've got real trouble saying the D word, don't you?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
The last time that I said the word date, well, you know, you were there, right? Mm-hmm. You saw what a mess it was. But this was nice.
Yeah.
This is a very special evening. Do you know why?
Did I miss something?
No, in fact, you started it.
I did?
Mm-hmm. Because tonight, with your help, there's going to be a whole new chapter in the life of Hal Munson.
Yeah, just one. Thank you. Oh. Table for one. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Thanking you
For what?
for living up to my worst expectations yet again.
Brian! Hey, you're just in time to share a little vintage champagne, the first of, I hope, which will be many toasts.
I'm not here to pop a cork with you, Dad.
Well, you want a beer? I'll cool down.
I'm serious. This isn't a social call.
Oh, you decided to take me up on my financial advice.
No, this is about the trust.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about the other day. I guess my timing was a little less than perfect. But I will want to still shelter some funds in the...
Well, you better look somewhere else, because I've decided not to use the trust anymore.
Jennifer convince you the trust funds are the...
No, if I have to choose a life without Jennifer or a life without tons of money, I'm going to turn down the money.
Brian, that is rash. Huh? Why don't you take a night or two, think it over?
I already have. I was going to do it once before, but I decided not to. But not this time. The way I look at it is, if I make money more important than the people I love, I'm going to end up like you. You know what we're about to do, right?
Yeah.
And you're okay with it.
I wanted to do this from the first moment I met you.
Oh, thank you. I'm not going to fall apart just because some bureaucrat puts my son's name on a death certificate.
Where is this St. Rose of Lima, anyway? Does this place even exist? I want directions.
As I told you, your son was dead upon arrival, Signor. I am afraid it is too late.
I will decide that when I see a body. But we both know that there isn't a body, right? I'm going to ask this anyway. How long before the body was transferred from the hospital once the death certificate was signed?
I cannot be sure, but I will try to get the information for you.
Baby, I know you keep saying that it isn't true, but after everything that we've been through, what if this time it's real?
As the World Turns is brought to you by the brand new Pantene Pro V for the healthy hair you love.
Want to do the twist? Try Pantene Hydrating Curls Conditioner. Shape up your curls with Pantene Hydrating Pro V formula.
And go like this.
In just 10 days, Pantene reduces frizz by up to 70% for more curl definition. Curl Care Collection from Pantene Pro V. So healthy, you'll love your hair.
I want to do more than just fight a few signs of aging. I want to stop it in its tracks.
New Total Effects with UV protection fights 7 signs of aging and helps prevent UV damage to collagen and elastin. Total Effects from Olay, now with UV protection.
This is the day we start the world over. This is our chance for a fresh start today. Just reach out and take it. Jump up and embrace it. There are no limits in the new world today.
Enjoy that start fresh feeling every day with the freshness of Bounce.
This is the day we start the world over. Doesn't it feel good to make a fresh start today?
Bounce, the start of something fresh.
Test 11.
Introduction of the new Swiffer Wet variant.
The cleaning cloth attached to a regular Swiffer.
Yes. Subject is a 50-year-old male.
He responds to the dirt stimulus.
We've got a live one.
No dirt and cloth.
And disposal triumph.
New Swiffer Wet.
Changing cleaning behavior.
We're convinced that the Crest Spin Brush cleans better than an ordinary brush because it's the only brush with a spinning head and stationary bristles. Try it. If you're not convinced, we'll give you your money back. Now that's a better spin on clean. Crest Spin Brush.
Time to relax. What a time for bad heartburn. Try Extra Strength Mylanta. It works on tough nighttime heartburn fast. So go ahead, relax, if you can. Extra Strength Mylanta.
Sometimes you just need to brush. Big time. That's why there's Trident gum. Chewing Trident after eating helps fight cavities. Can't brush? Chew on this.
If you thought creatures that could change from human to wolf were only a legend, you've never been to Wolf Lake. Critics say it has X-Files creepiness and a lot of howling.
You know that she's in there.
An all-new Wolf Lake, CBS Wednesday. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are you, a stalker? How'd you find out where I live?
I asked around. Everyone seems to know where the infamous Miss Tenney lives. Doesn't feel good, does it? Have your privacy invaded?
Right, so this is about my visit to Fairwinds this afternoon, right? I thought we'd gotten beyond that.
Oh, you mean when you snowed me about killing the story on my mom's designs?
Snowed you? I haven't told anybody that your mother's spring line doesn't exist.
Then how did Emily Stewart find out?
I don't have the foggiest idea. Look, I have a reservation at the Lakeview. I was just on my way out. You're going to have to bother somebody else, all right?
Well, let me guess. Celebration dinner with your co-conspirator? I mean, editor?
What exactly did Emily tell you?
Enough to know you lied to me. My suspicion was confirmed when I just called her house and her mother said that she was having dinner at the Lakeview. So tell me, Carly, what's the order of business? How to capitalize on my mother's latest misfortune?
My. Must be very comfy up there on that moral high horse, huh? You may as well come in. That is, if you can stoop low enough to get your big fat head through the door. I don't care what Emily says. I didn't tell her a word about Barbara.
Where'd you go when you left the Fairwinds?
I went to Craig's. I got him to admit to me that he set me up in that stupid fashion editor job.
What'd you tell him about BRO?
I told him that BRO was doing just great. Yeah, that's right. And then I just threw in that your mother's designs were fantastic.
Why'd you do that?
I like to see beads of sweat form at the line of Craig's $200 haircut, that's all.
You know, I'm almost tempted to believe you.
Oh, but wait, I'm not even done with my itinerary, really. After I left Craig's, I went to Emily. I told her where she could put her job and her paper and everything else. And now... now I'm all dressed up because I thought I'd blow my last few bucks on a dinner date with the best company I've got right now. Myself. And another thing, Paul, just for the record, you are a self-righteous creep, and I don't give a damn whether you believe me or not.
Would you let a self-righteous creep take you to dinner?
You're kidding me, right?
Serious. And I'm probably gonna kick myself later for saying this, but I actually believe you.
Brian, you don't have a clue what life is like without money. Huh? Working your fingers to the bone only to get canned because you're low man on the factory pole? You try scraping together a roll of pennies every week for a cheeseburger, then you come talk to me about the nobility of poverty.
I'm still not taking the trust.
You told Lucinda about this?
Right away.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. She won't like that much either.
Well, great. The sooner she takes me out of the line of succession, the sooner Jen and I can get back together.
You and Jennifer broke up?
Well, she didn't see any other choice when she thought I was using money you stole from her mother.
Even if this last-ditch effort to woo Jennifer does work, Brian, what about 6 or 8 months down the line, when the two of you are sitting there looking at your umpteenth meal of tuna surprise, wishing you could scrape together enough gas money for a drive to Michigan? You're going to look up, and you're not going to see the love of your life. You're going to see the ball and chain that stood between you and something you've had a right to ever since you were born, and you will resent that.
You're wrong. Not only will I still love her, but I will look up and I will thank her for helping me become the man that she always knew I could be.
This must be heaven.
You know, it's everything I always hoped, always dreamed it would be.
Wait, that was your first time?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you and Brian have never, but no one else ever?
Was is it okay?
It was amazing. It was really amazing. You were so beautiful.
Oh, wait, that wasn't a car outside, was it?
No. But, Brian's supposed to come home to check on the lumber. It would kill him if he found out about this.
I broke up with him.
Yeah, a couple hours ago, right?
Oh, no, I'm not saying it'd be okay if you walked in on us right now. It's just... Sickly.
Look, no. Brian is just not some relative I share a few dinners with, okay? He's my best friend, and he cannot find out about this.
I know, you're right. Besides, it's not like we're in love, right? Hardly know each other. Nothing's really changed. Has it?
I guess not. But now I know.
Know what?
How incredible it is to be with you. I guess that'll have to be enough.
I have not been able to get confirmation that the child's body is still at the hospital.
Well, where is it?
It is unclear. He was pronounced dead on arrival there, but I will find out where they're holding your son.
No, we don't want your help anymore. You've only made things worse. Holden and I will find our son alive. And every lie that you've told us will be
Signora,
exposed.
please, I could never deceive you in a matter of such importance.
Is this what passes as acceptable in this country? Keeping a mother in the dark about whether or not her little boy is alive? How much are the Grimaldis paying you? Whatever it is, I hope it's worth it. Let's get out of here.
You'll need this cannot accept the truth, I understand. But it is true nonetheless.
They'll want to see that for themselves. And so will I.
My doctor says I'm healthier than he is.
Tylenol arthritis pain, the strength to provide all-day relief with just 2 caplets.
When I swim, I'm free.
Tylenol arthritis pain.
I don't know about you, but I often stop and wonder, what if? Like, what if I didn't make it to the World Championship in 1983? Or what if I didn't break my leg in front of millions of fans a few years later? My thoughts used to center on my game.
Then, like you, I had a family and discovered what worrying was really about. What if something happened to you? How would your family get by? Could they pay the mortgage and your other bills? Would the kids' education suffer? Many folks don't have enough life insurance, and if you're counting on what you have at work, consider this. Half of all workers lose their coverage when they retire. And the older you are when you try to replace it, the more difficult and expensive it can be, even if you're in the best of health.
Fortunately, there's Life Choice, an affordable offer from the Colonial Penn Insurance Program for folks aged 45 to 75. It provides up to $25,000 in affordable whole life insurance protection.
At some of the most reasonable rates you'll find anywhere. You'd think it would be tough to get protection like this, but it's easy. All you do is answer 3 simple health questions. No medical exam is required, and once accepted, your coverage cannot be canceled. This is not a term life insurance plan that offers you coverage for a set number of years and then stops. This is permanent whole life insurance. It fully protects from day one. There's no waiting period. And your benefit amount, as much as $25,000, is guaranteed not to decrease, ever.
What's more, your premium is guaranteed never to increase. Plus, the plan builds cash value you can borrow against for any reason. If you're between 45 and 75, you can take advantage of this affordable offer from the Colonial Penn Insurance Program.
Start by picking up the phone to ask for more information. No agent will come to your door, and your free information will be sent to you by mail without obligation. So call now.
Call 1-800-996-9300 to receive free information in the mail. Dial 1-800-996-9300. The call is free. And so is this handy insurance guide. There's no risk or obligation. That's 1-800-996-9300. Or visit our website at colonialpenn.com.
Time magazine calls The Others chilling. Rolling Stone says it turns the screws of psychological terror. It sizzles with suspense. Nicole Kidman. The Others, rated PG-13, now in theaters everywhere.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, tonight was your first time, so...
You know what? I don't get it. For months I had all these questions and doubts about whether or not I wanted to sleep with Bryant or anyone else. And then tonight, I don't know, it's just you. Those questions disappeared.
You know we can't ever do this again, right?
We already talked about that.
Look, I'm not trying to be cold, Jennifer, but no matter how bad we want to, I can't do this to my cousin.
I don't want to hurt him either. Yes, I broke up with him, but I do still care for him. It's just...
Oh, come here, Jennifer. Come here, baby. Tonight meant so much to me. It did, a lot. And I'll never forget it. Or you. Look, let me get that for you.
No.
Better head back to the cottage to see what Billy's up to.
Well, take the quiet road, will you, and at least think about what I said.
I will, but I'm not changing my mind about the trust.
Brian, one more thing. I don't like you not taking the money, but I see how hard you're struggling to live life on your own terms. I admire you for that.
Thank you.
And you know, this drive of mine to succeed. I'm always hoping that maybe Brian will be as proud of me as I am of him.
I'm sorry I can't say that you've always made me proud, Dad, but you've got to know that even when things are really bad between us, I've always loved you.
I love you too. And things don't work out with Jennifer and the trust. Don't ever think twice about coming to me, all right?
I better go.
That's when everybody's the intruder. Hit the deck, including the ship.
You know, who says cops have all the fun, Oh, boy, something's not right.
What? Wait, you don't like your steak? Is it too rare?
No, steak's fine. Steak's fine. It's the, It's the D word.
No way. I thought the D word was going great.
Nope. No SOS from home, no fights, no broken shoes. Something's not right.
You know what? It's like you said, it's the next chapter, Hal. And if I believed in fate, I'd say everything was happening just the way it was meant to.
We have a lovely table for you right over here, Mr. Ryan.
We have a lovely table for you right over here, Mr. Ryan. Now, you have a sharp eye and a keen sense of human behavior. Let's see if you can come up with an explanation for that.
I can't. There's hardly been a day he hasn't called to see how my mother was doing. If he's so devoted, why is he here having dinner with Emily?
Especially since she seems to be out to ruin your mother's career. I give you odds, Hal doesn't have any idea what Emily's up to.
Well, should we enlighten him?
What's that they say about great minds?
Carly. And Paul.
Curiouser and curiouser. Not as curious as you're going to be when you hear that Paul and I have been exchanging notes about this afternoon's events. Events? What events?
Oh, like you having Carly pay a visit to Fairwinds.
And then the conversation you had with Paul. It's funny, you seem to be lying to just about everybody.
Lying? Pretty serious accusation, Carly. You want to explain that?
Why don't we let your date fill you in?
This map has hospitals and municipal buildings, whatnot. But I don't see St. Rose of Lima.
Luciano Grimaldi. No. No, this has to be a lie.
I don't see St. Rose of anything. Is there an address on that so-called death certificate?
Was it?
Yeah.
On the back. There's writing. It's a message.
You know when you're not feeling like yourself. You're tired all the time. You may feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you once loved. You may feel anxious, can't even sleep. Your daily activities and relationships suffer. You know when you just don't feel right. Now here's something you may not know. These are some symptoms of depression, a serious medical condition affecting over 20 million Americans. While the cause is unknown, depression may be related to an imbalance of naturally occurring chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Zoloft, a prescription medicine, works to correct this imbalance. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right. Only your doctor can diagnose depression. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking medicines called MAOI shouldn't take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
Whoever thought you'd get wrinkles and blemishes at the same time? Only Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Anti-Blemish Cream combines the #1 wrinkle fighter retinol with the #1 blemish fighter. For clearer, younger-looking skin, Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Anti-Blemish Cream.
I've had the same lawnmower for 20 years.
And the same car for 14 years.
And the fridge.
Oh, the fridge.
Bought it cheap in '62.
Nothing lasts forever.
Still looks great.
We need a new one.
At your local brand source store, great value, selection, and service allow you to focus on the more important things in life.
Now, about the car.
It's a classic.
Like my husband.
Brand Source. We're your neighborhood experts.
The pain was awful. I was missing my own party. The pain got so bad I wanted to lie down. But it just got worse. Then I rediscovered a real lifesaver. Extra Strength Bayer Aspirin. Nothing's proven stronger than Extra Strength Bayer on tough pain. Not even the leading prescription. It's real relief I can depend on. And my doctor said Original Strength Aspirin can help save your life by protecting your heart. Beautiful.
Bayer. Take it for pain, take it for life. When your eyes feel dry, gritty, irritated, protect them with Refresh brand eye drops. First, Refresh relieves dryness. Then Refresh forms a lasting shield of protection that keeps irritation out and moisture in. Refresh. It relieves and protects.
CBS Justice for All Tuesday is a night of premieres. First, a JAG officer lost at sea, and the fight to survive begins. The season premiere of JAG. Then, attorney Nick Fowler made one mistake.
What'd you do?
Got arrested for drugs. Now, the system that made him rich is making him pay. The series premiere of The Guardian. And Tuesday's highest-rated drama returns.
The law is a balancing act.
Judging Amy's season premiere. It's all here on CBS Justice for All Tuesday.
This fall, turn your house into a home with incredible savings at Kohl's Home Sale. Going on now. Come in and save on bed and bath products. Stock up with big savings on great brands for the kitchen. And put your personal touch on any room with great savings on decorative accents. You'll find more of what your home needs at Kohl's Home Sale. Going on now. Kohl's. That's more like it.
For show and tell today, I want to tell you all about Schenkel's Berry Premium Chocolate Milk. It has all the high-quality proteins needed for making it nature's most nearly perfect food. It contains calcium, phosphorus, potassium, and vitamins A and D. Most of all, I want you to know it tastes best because they add 12 pounds of cocoa for every 100 gallons of milk. That's a lot of cocoa!
How do you know all this?
Hey, Dad.
What'd you learn at school today, son?
Well, I taught them a thing or two today.
We're serving up over $100,000 in cash and prizes.
All this week on Reel's Italian Festival Sweepstakes.
Weeknights at 6:30 on News Channel 15.
Did the market bounce back today? Find out at 5. Plus, the local National Guard is getting some much-needed improvements. We'll tell you what they are at 5 o'clock.
The King of Queens, Mondays on CBS. It's all here.
Paul, I want you to think carefully. Did I actually say Carly told me she saw Barbara's sketches?
Emily, spare me the high school semantics, okay? You let me think Carly told you all about my mother's sketches just so I would tell you how they were.
Wait a minute. You hired Carly to interview Barbara?
I know, right? No,
Pretty sensitive.
No. I did not. No, Barbara wasn't at home. It's really not. You didn't know that, Emily.
Barbara wasn't around because she was at the hospital trying to have her face put back together, Emily. I thought you said that Craig would have Carly's column deal with fashion do's and don'ts.
Now, wait a minute. Are you telling me that you knew from the very beginning that Craig put Emily up to hiring me?
Yes, because it would keep Parker close to me and because you'd be settled. I thought the guy was doing something decent for a change.
Please, can you hear yourself when you speak? Decent, Craig?
That's what I was led to believe.
No, I think it just sounds like typical Craig to me. He and Emily using me to get back at Barbara. No, that is not true. Well, how would I benefit from that? How many times have I bailed you and BRO out, huh?
Ancient history, Emily.
Hey, Emily, why don't you tell Hal and Paul about the conversation we had right in your office when I got back from Fairwinds? What? All right, all right. Carla came to my office and told me that she was quitting The Intruder. Mm-hmm. And did I tell you anything about what I'd seen of Barbara's drawings? You stop loving me so much. All right. No. She didn't say anything about seeing Barbara's sketches.
Does Craig know BRO's in trouble?
Yes, he does, but not because of anything I said. Believe me, I was trying to protect your secret. Whether you believe that or not, he made a lucky guess. I'm not going to print anything about BRO, I promise.
Oh, you know, promises don't really mean a whole lot coming from you, do they, Emily? We all know Craig runs the show at your office. Let's go.
Maitre d', have the chef cancel the rest of our order. Have the waiter bring me a check now, please.
So much for the first night of the rest of our lives.
How's your Italian?
It's a little rusty, but... La Chiesa Vecchia a domani. The old church. Tomorrow. This is Damien's handwriting. This is a message from Damien.
You're sure?
I'm sure. That's his handwriting. I know that. That means that the death certificate is a phony, just like everything else. That policeman, he must have seen that message as well.
Or wrote it?
No, he didn't. That is his handwriting. Damien's, I know it.
Okay, fine. So maybe he is in touch with Damien, but why the death certificate? Why go to such lengths to convince us that Luke was dead?
Why not just tell us that Damien wants to meet with us?
Maybe because he couldn't be honest.
Because?
Because he knows that someone is watching us, listening to everything that happens to us.
The Heartburn Hotel. If you suffer persistent heartburn 2 days a week or more, despite diet change and treatment, it may be acid reflux disease. Prescription Prevacid can mean 24-hour relief from acid reflux disease. Prevacid turns off tiny pumps that produce acid. It has a low occurrence of side effects, such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. Ask your doctor if Prevacid is right for you.
So leave your heartburn behind, yeah!
With an ordinary Atwt, leak is a four-letter word. Stay Free introduces the only Atwt with four-wall protection against leaks. 4 letters meet 4 walls. New Stay Free Atwt.
I don't have to vacuum to freshen my carpet. I've got a great partner. Carpet Fresh No Vacuum. Foaming on. Odors are gone. The carpet's freshened with no vacuuming. That's fresh. Carpet Fresh No Vacuum. Freshens without vacuuming.
It's the time of the season. The fall sale is going on now. Fall in love with all the best looks for the season. Rich leathers, cozy knit sweaters, kicky plaids. But don't wait. With savings of 25 to 50%, now is the time to fall in love over and over again. It's all inside. Don't miss the fall sale at JCPenney.
No kid can resist the taste of rich chocolate Ovaltine.
Wow, this is great! So chocolatey.
Kids love Ovaltine's rich chocolate taste. And Ovaltine adds vitamins and minerals that Nesquik powder doesn't.
Ovaltine's awesome! Ovaltine, please!
Now, an anti-aging breakthrough. New Neutrogena Visibly Firm with active copper. Copper, a collagen-building mineral, is essential for firm skin, but diminishes with age. Neutrogena Visibly Firm replenishes copper. In 2 weeks, skin is firmer. Neutrogena Visibly Firm.
I get enough excuses from my students. I don't need any for my headache medicine. So, the minute I feel a headache coming on, I take Excedrin. It has the same stuff in it as Tylenol, plus aspirin and an enhancing ingredient. Excedrin just works better than Tylenol. Without any excuses.
Excedrin, the headache medicine. best night of comedy is back, all new and in your face. First, the King of Queens' wife wants to start a family. Then on Yes Dear, it's adventures in potty training.
Potty Scotty. Squeeze him and he goes.
Next, Raymond's shocking secret is revealed.
Did you have to sound so guilty?
How about you? You ran away like a little girl.
And the special premiere of The Ellen Show.
It's all that in a bag of chips. You know how I love chips.
A night of premieres. CBS tonight.
Having regrets about ruining Hal and Emily's evening?
I have to admit, I had a few twinges about Hal.
But not Emily.
No. I rather enjoyed ruining her evening.
Am I sensing something underneath that?
Yep. There was a time when my relationship with Emily would have kept her from running to Craig like she did.
You were close.
Yeah. But apparently I'm the only one who remembers.
But I don't think that it's regrets about Emily that's keeping you so quiet. So do you want to tell me what you're thinking about?
Honestly? You. Carly, I've been wrong a lot about you, and I'm sorry for...
You've also been very right. I've made big mistakes. I've done some really terrible things in my life. But I never slept with Craig Montgomery. Not before, during, or after his marriage to your mother. And I never, ever conspired to ruin Barbara's company.
It's good to hear you say that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, can I apologize now?
Okay.
Okay, because I want to be very, very clear about this. I am sorry for all the miserable things that I said about you, to you, behind your back, to other people, to the news, to the
I get the picture.
Let's make a toast to new beginnings. Or are you having a hard time buying all this?
To quote you, I will probably kick myself for this, but somehow I do believe you. To new beginnings.
Thanks for the ride.
Sure, no problem, Mike. No problem.
It's getting late, Emily. There's really not any reason for you to stay.
Yeah, you know, I think actually there is.
Let's not beat a dead horse.
I just have one more thing to say, okay? I'm sorry. I know I've said it before, but I'm just going to say it one more time, and then I'm going to leave and you're not going to have to see me again. When I approached you and asked you to offer Carly the job, and then later when we talked to her together, I swear to you, I had no idea that Craig was going to assign her to interview Barbara. I never would have thought to do something like that.
But still, when the brilliant idea was on the table, you ran with it anyway.
Yeah, I did. I did. And you want to know why? Because even though it wasn't my idea, it made great news. And I'm in the news business, okay? I don't have room to be sentimental.
It's not sentiment, Emily. It's common decency. If Barbara had been there when Carly showed up, do you have any idea how hurt she would have been?
Okay, I see your point. But if I was in the business of sparing people's feelings, I would never print a paper. Look, I've never made any bones about who I am or what I do, okay? And you knew that. You knew that when you let me into your life. So I'm not Polly Pureheart, okay? But I'm not the devil either, Hal. You either accept the whole package or you don't. It's that simple. Oh. Hey, hi, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart.
Company, huh?
You get everything moved out of Bryant's okay? No major incidents?
No, everything's done. I'm back home for good.
Why don't you go spring the babysitter, Hal?
Okay.
Okay. Coast is clear. What's going on, Jennifer? Spill it.
It's nothing really.
I'm just a little stressed from dragging all my stuff back from Bryant's.
Yeah, I'm sure that was upsetting, but I got a feeling that's not really what it is. You want to try it again?
It's nothing, really. I mean, it's just a little weird to be back home. You know, but it's supposed to feel weird, right? So, fine.
Fine. Really, yeah. So is that why you're acting like you just got caught in the bathroom with the little boy down the street? Do you want to try it again? Talk to me now, or you want to wait for your father to come downstairs?
Is it that obvious?
Only to someone who's been through nearly everything, yeah.
I slept with somebody tonight.
Not Brian.
No, it's Kevin.
Oh. Well, that's a classic Emily Stewart move if I ever heard one. Okay, sit down. We're not going to talk here. Let's get the basics out of the way. Tell me you use condoms, right? You did.
No, but I'll be fine, you know. My period's in a couple days.
Honey, will you listen to me? You could get pregnant at any time, all right? And you don't just use condoms to keep yourself from getting pregnant. You have to protect yourself against STDs. You know that, right?
Billy doesn't have anything like that.
So what, you get this guy a blood test before you... Listen to me. What I'm saying is STDs don't just write themselves across a guy's forehead.
I know that. But
hormones got the best of you. I know. I've been there, done that. Okay, it's okay. Listen, we're gonna go to the gynecologist. I'm gonna make an appointment for you tomorrow, all right? And we're gonna check it out, make sure everything's okay. And don't worry, okay? You're gonna like her. She's really nice. And I'll go with you, okay, if you want some support.
You would?
Sure I would.
Thanks.
Okay. Wasn't so bad, was it? So this Billy guy, huh? That's his name, right? You like him?
A lot.
That's great. That's wonderful.
No, it's not. Because now I'll never be able to see him again.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, it's okay.
Isn't it always the case that the dad is the last to know? So, are you gonna let me in on this, or am I just supposed to turn the other way? Sorry, I'm really bad at turning the other way.
Hey, Billy. Still up?
Brian.
Please tell me you took a bridge.
No, I just thought I'd get these sketches done. The pilings are in, and the lumber guy called. There's another delivery tomorrow, so the cement will be cured by then, and we can hammer some boards.
Man, every time I'm looking around this place, I keep thinking all the plans I had for it, for Jen. You know that fight I got in earlier?
A big one, huh?
It's huge. You heard?
Yeah, she said she had to vent, so I listened.
I'm not giving up on her.
Wait, I thought you two broke up.
Yeah, we did. But Billy, I love her. I love her, and I'm not gonna give up on her. It's probably too late to call her.
Man, that's totally up to you.
What was she like when you talked to her?
You know what? I think she... you know, I don't know. I don't understand what you mean.
Like, was she mad, sad, both? She acted like she didn't care. What happened after I left?
Hey, that's new. Prego pasta bake sauce.
We're about to become a delicious oven-baked dish, my ziti sweetie.
We're not cooked.
Ah!
Oh.
New Prego pasta bake sauce is made specially for uncooked pasta. Just pour it on, add water, bake with cheese, and soon...
Wow!
We're an ooey gooey oven-baked family favorite. Oh, you look good enough to eat.
Stand in line, Tiger.
New Prego pasta bake sauce, the wow without the work.
New Malox Max challenges Mylanta Supreme. Who neutralizes more acid? Malox Max. Relieves pressure and bloating. Malox Max. Comes in 3 great new flavors. Malox Max. 3 ways the right choice is new Malox Max. Agree or it's free.
Things were getting pretty dull around here. And here. Then I discovered New Aveeno Skin Brightening Moisturizer. Soy and vitamins smooth away blotchiness, even out skin tone. New Aveeno Skin Brightening Moisturizer for brighter, radiant skin.
New Shout has tough stain fighters that get out more tough stains better than spray and wash in just one try. Want more tough stains out the first time? Shout them out.
She's beautiful.
Favorite New York moment?
This one's climbing the charts.
She's daring.
Favorite sexual position?
Maybe you should give me your phone number.
Fate's telling us to back off.
She's gone. That's just crazy. But for one man,
I gotta find this girl that's messing with my head.
the search is just beginning.
Just tell me your name. When you put it that way. No.
Serendipity.
Years ago, she probably looked like Baby Spice, but now, Old Spice.
Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere, Friday, October 5th.
The best way to relieve dry eyes, your own natural tears. They lubricate, protect, and hold in moisture. Visine tears do the same thing. They lubricate, protect, and hold in moisture. So how can your eyes tell the difference between their own natural tears and ours? They can't. So get Visine tears in and get the dry out. Naturally.
There have been a lot of headaches in this house, but only one headache medicine, Tylenol, for fast relief of even tough headaches.
He took you into the emergency room with ER and into the White House with the West Wing. Now, executive producer John Wells takes you inside the life of a powerful U.S. senator.
There is so much promise in each of you.
Citizen Baines, series premiere CBS Saturday.
Judging Amy, Tuesdays on CBS. It's all year.
It's okay, Dad. It's nothing. I'm just a little down from the way things ended with Bryant. Everybody needs a little understanding, you know. We just need to have girl talk. That's all.
Well, you know, just because you've been out on your own doesn't mean you still can't come to me with stuff, you know.
I don't think that.
All right. Well, it's good to see you, sweetheart.
Well, I better. There's some stuff on the car, so I'm gonna go get that.
You want me to help?
No, that's okay. I gotta do this by myself. You understand?
She's not fine at all, is she?
She will be.
And she didn't tell me everything, did she?
Nope.
And you're not going to tell me everything either, are you?
Nope. Some things are better left a little fuzzy, you know?
I'm not going to push this right now, Emily, because Jennifer's really vulnerable right now because she doesn't have her mother to cling to, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't like secrets.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes secrets are better in the long run. And I get this funny feeling we're not talking about Jen anymore, are we?
Not telling me that you agreed to let Carly invade Barbara's privacy. How is that secret going to help anybody?
I mean, are you really that protective of Barbara still?
When
happened to this new leaf we're
share
gonna
a
turn
family
over?
together, we share a history. I am always going to be protective of her, Emily. That is not going to change.
Fine. So I guess what you're saying is what you were saying when we first got here. That's it for me and you. Fine, I'm leaving. I am walking out the door.
Not so fast. When I went upstairs, I sat down on my bed, and I put my head in my hands, and I thought about all the bad stuff that happened tonight. Then I come down here, and I see you with your arms around Jennifer. Damn it, Emily, you are really complicating my life.
Excuse me, I just said I was out the
Something that
door.
makes my blood boil, and then you do something that nearly breaks my heart. You are one of the few good things that is happening in my life right now, and I don't know why. But I am not ready to let go of it, not yet.
Me either. And you are such a grouch and a half. You think you're right all the time.
Back
It really
off.
stinks. but you're the best thing that's happened to me, too, in a really long time. Great. Now, this is just great. What are we going to do about it, huh?
We've got to find some middle ground, right?
Okay. Middle ground? What are you going to put on the table?
One thing for sure, I'm never going to stop hating Craig Montgomery.
I can't fire him, Hal.
I know that, and I've already driven one woman out of my life by hating him, and I'm not going to blow it twice, so I guess that I will just have to accept the fact that you work with him. That's all.
You too bad for me.
I will work on my attitude toward Craig, Emily.
Uh-huh.
Your end of the deal is Barbara.
Okay. Shoot.
Emily, if you hurt her or her business, I don't think that I can continue through with this thing between you and me. Understand?
Yeah, sure, I understand. That's fair. I won't write about Barbara or BRO. Cross my heart.
Well, it's not a Lakeview souffle, but maybe I can dig up a frozen cheesecake. Are you interested?
Yeah, I'm interested. Definitely.
What happened? Nothing. I just helped her drag her stuff to her car, that's all.
Did she say anything about us?
You know, I think she was just anxious, so she split.
I gotta make her realize things have changed. Who cares what time it is? Maybe I should call her anyway.
You know, maybe you should just let her chill out. You know, she'll hear you a lot better when she's not so upset.
You're probably right. You know, this place would be like solitary confinement if you weren't here right now, Billy.
I think you would find plenty to do.
I'm so wired right now. Hey. How's your backstroke?
Fine, why?
Bet you I can get to the other side of the lake before you can even get in.
All right, kid.
Yeah, go.
I thought you'd given up depending on the kindness of strangers.
Paul is not a stranger.
As of when?
Did she ask you for your input on who she spends her time with?
No,
Where do you get off
it's
talking?
okay. He thinks he's in love with me.
Paul, business being what it is, looks like your mother will have to sell her shares of Worldwide stock. Don't ditz around with the offer.
Oh, leaving, are you? You're not staying for dinner.
No.
Wow. That was a first.
Getting under Craig's skin?
Yeah. Really felt good. Another toast.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm afraid to hope.
Don't be afraid.
You really believe that he's alive?
I do.
What if that death certificate is real?
Well, it isn't real.
Oh, if it is. If it is, I will go to the ends of the earth and track down whoever did this to our son, and I swear I'll kill them.
And I will be right there with you.